Alright, so I figured that I would go on to a little discussion. Mainly for why I'm pissed off at Capcom. I'm not going to talk about the whole PAX East thing. I already did that on DeviantArt. But I got a comment from one person on my journal I made. And it's kind of the reason I'm making this. I'm just going to explain why I'm pissed at Capcom for this shit. That's it. So I'm going to read you the comment. This comment got me thinking. You Mega Man fans have over 100 freaking games to play in your series. Let the series rest a bit. Cease. Yeah, I actually typed the cease part. So, that was the comment. Yeah, it's true, we have over 100 games. But we haven't seen one since 2008. We haven't had one for 5 years. 5 years. And Mortal Kombat was like this, and when people were complaining about it, hey, you know what happened? We got a crappy crossover. But then a new one was made, and it kicked ass. It did better than Street Fighter. And Capcom resold Street Fighter about 10 times that. And now suddenly made Street Fighter 4. I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to focus mainly on why I'm pissed at Capcom for this. So let's begin first with the announcement of a new game, Mega Man Legends. Not Legends, Mega Man Universe. Okay, I'm all pumped when I see the trailer, right? I bought PS3, I see the trailer, I'm like, oh sweet, this is going to be awesome, you know? I mean, I got a PS3 maybe, I think it was like a year before the trailer came out. I got it around the time War of Cybertron came out. And so I admit, the game was awesome. I was looking forward to it. And just, oh, this is going to be epic, awesome, yeah! Then I remember when in Game Informer, it got cancelled. That sucks. Well, maybe Capcom will make a new Mega Man game soon. Fast forward a bit, an MMO has been worked on, and then they announced we're making Mega Man Legends 3. Okay, cool, no problem. I'm not big with the Legends series, but my first game was Mega Man 64, and that was a support of Legends from PS1. And I'm more a fan of the X series. In fact, one of the first ones I owned, because I only bought Mega Man 64. First one I owned was Mega Man Extreme, and that one was fun. Alright, but no problem. Alright, we're still getting something cool. I'll buy it. Why not? Because we used to go buy a 3DS. I buy a 3DS, I get a few of the games I want for it, and then it gets cancelled. Well, that's some money down the drain. But hey, there's still some 3DS games I want. And you know, that MMO still coming out. I'm not big with computer games, but hey, I'll get it. And then they stick their foot in the door and cancel that. Okay, everyone's getting pissed at this point. And then Capcom pretty much drew the line. Because after they canceled those 3 games, they started to tease the Mega Man fan base. They were shaking keys in front of a little infant, and before they got them, they went, whoop. But this time, those keys were Mega Man. So they just kept singing Mega Man for us. You want Mega Man, don't you? You want your Mega Man? Oh, you don't get him. One more. Hey, one more time. Oh, you were so close. Alright, so Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 comes out. People get pissed. One reason I'm mad at Capcom, because I bought the game the next month. Boom. It's announced. Okay, no problem. I guess I don't know. Okay. So then they make some DLC. Hey, we're gonna make X a playable character. Oh, sweet, but he's gonna be the skin of Zero. Oh my god, you're damn serious. Just put some voice clips for X, take the skin, bam, you're done. Just make him a reskin Zero for the game. Smash Bros. Other fighting games do that. They make characters clones of other characters. Just do that. Now, apparently that was too much for them. They had to keep their 10-cent budget for costumes. Okay, so fans are a little angry at this. We want to play as X. I mean, yeah, you know, Zero, he's my favorite character, but just I kind of want to play as X more. Just because it's hard to describe. Just because of the fact that it's X, and from all the crossover games, this is the first one to not have Mega Man in it. Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2 had some variation of Mega Man. Tatsunoko vs. Capcom had Mega Man Volna, he's from the Legend games. And then this comes out, and you cut out Mega Man's cameo for the game, pretty much. By him having 0. You don't even put him in a background stage either, not even in an ending. Okay. Next, Street Fighter X Tekken comes out. Whatever, I don't care, but all the other fighting game fans are like, awesome, sweet, yeah. And then Capcom finds a way to poke fun at the Mega Man fanbase. They put Bad Box Art Mega Man in. No problem, you know, it's still a variation of Mega Man. It was stupid, and they made him a derp. They go from having maybe just a really little guy, right? A guy with a gun, and he's like, I'm gonna whip some shit up. To having a big, fat moron in a suit, where he says, this is my destiny. And just really, that's a slap to your fans. Maybe to the Mega Man fan base. It's like they're trying to make Street Fighter their mascot franchise. It's not going to happen. Whenever I say Capcom, first thing that comes to my mind, Mega Man. Next thing, piece of shit fighter that gets rehashed. Yeah. And then the announcement happened where they're saying, we're making a new Mega Man game. Finally, it's something we want, and then they announce it's fake. Fuck you. But this is the main reason I'm pissed. Because, as a terminology I heard once, they are poking the bear. They keep teasing the fans. That's why I'm hating Capcom here. They're teasing us with Mega Man. You want Mega Man? Oh, here, have a bad box art. We'll make him a big dub so people can make fun of him. And oh. You were serious about having Mega Man? Oh my, we'll make him a DLC skin for Zero in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And, oh, you didn't want that either. You actually want to play as him. Oh well. It's not fair to the Mega Man fan base. I know all you're probably going to side with the guys of that comment on my channel. But here's the thing. And the main issue. I'm only pissed because it's been 5 years. And for these past 5 years, Capcom has just been teasing the Mega Man fans. You Street Fighter fans, how would you feel if all of a sudden there was no Street Fighter? And the next thing you know, oh yeah, we have this new game coming out, this fighting game. That was Street Fighter characters though. Because you probably all think it's Darkstalkers, never played that before. And we guys probably go with it. Alright. You know, speaking of which, that's what I gotta get into next. 25th anniversary comes. For it, they make a piece of shit iOS game. 2 of them actually, that are both a piece of shit because you can't play on a fucking iPhone. Anybody, yeah, you can probably do that. Games you have to hit buttons repeatedly, no problem. But a game where you actually have to hit a button to move it left, right, up, down. No, you can't do that. Unless it's an all-scrolling running game. Morons. And then they really pushed the limit. So because of the fact that they did nothing for the 25th anniversary, the fans took it into their hands. And we got amazing fan games. We got a first-person shooter Mega Man game. We got a crossover between Classic and Legends Mega Man. And what did Capcom promote? They decided to actually promote a fan game. The one they promote is the one with Street Fighter in it. Really? You decided to piss us off, right? So you... So this is one of them starting to hate Street Fighter. They're shoving it down our throats. They're saying, Street Fighter had it! You want Street Fighter! We don't want Street Fighter. Half of your fans are Mega Man fans, and all you're doing, Capcom, is pissing them off. Keep this up. You're gonna be done by the end of this year. You keep reselling the last game. In fact, I wanted to say this for a video. Let's count how many times they resold Street Fighter 4. And by the way, for ports of the game as it was bought to the system, unless it was bought on the same time, doesn't count, as it counts as a reselling. Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, Super Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, Street Fighter 4 on the 3DS, Street Fighter 4 on the iOS. I don't know how that's gonna work. The 25th anniversary collection that had Street Fighter 2 and 4 in it, and it cost like $100 because it came with a replica of Ryu's belt. Who the fuck cares? Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and finally, last but not least, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. This is how many times people bought Street Fighter 4. I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting one more game. And before you complain about the crossover games, they're pretty much Street Fighter. The only difference is you can add 2 extra people onto to fight with you. It's still Street Fighter. And they treated it as an RPG or not, or maybe something like how is it, the Smash Bros. Games? Yeah, I wouldn't count it. But no, they made a damn fighting game. It's a rehash of Street Fighter. The end. Deal with it. So, you Street Fighter fans bought one game 10 times. Considering if you did buy the collector edition, which, if you didn't, for some of you, you are a sane person, especially if you already own the game. But that means you probably bought the game 9 times. But most likely the arcade doesn't count. Still, you just bought a game 7 times. They charge about $6 for it, and that's before sale. And then they also put on-disc DLC. Yeah, you spent a lot of money. Alright, so I got into a little bit on that, but the main point was just to get why I'm hating Capcom right now. They're teasing the Mega Man fans, the end.